90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Angela Deem's private investigator proved Michael Ilesamy wasn't a scammer. But there's a reason why she found it so hard to believe the detective she'd hired. Angela met Michael in 2017, and theirs wasn't a love story to begin with. It was clear from the start that Angela wanted to date Michael because he was young. Michael wanted to be with her for a visa. Michael came to the U.S. in December 2023. He waited almost 10 years, and Michael's now living his best life in America, single. Michael's timing to leave Angela was a little odd. He left her house after spending 2 months with her in Georgia. Angela treated Michael badly, even when she went to Nigeria. He was patient enough, but also knew that the longer he stayed with Angela, the more sympathy he would get. His plan was fruitful, since fans have been showing undying support to Michael. They've donated almost $50,000 to Michael since he launched a fundraiser to ask Angela for a divorce. Moreover, Michael is also demanding that Angela give him spousal support and half of their assets. "You look pretty today. Good morning," was the first text that Michael sent to Angela. It was generic, and not much thought had gone into it before he sent it to Angela. He probably saved it on his computer and sent it to many American women via Facebook. Angela didn't know who he was, so how he even found her profile was a mystery. However, Angela could have fit right into the target demographic he was going for. He wanted an older American woman he could marry. Who could bring him to US. It was a shirtless Michael wearing wired earphones, with his t-shirt thrown over his shoulder. Of course, Angela couldn't resist replying to the message. A younger man was giving her attention, and fans do know how she acts around men. She instantly starts flirting with them, even if she's married and on camera. Michael had also lied to Angela at first. He had told her he was 40 years old when he was just 30. She thought it was something to laugh about. Falling for a Nigerian man wasn't in her plans. However, befriending and forming a romantic connection with a vulnerable American woman was certainly something he wanted. He didn't care about Angela, what she looked like, or where she lived, as long as she was a citizen of the USA. Someone had told Angela that Nigeria is supposed to be the most scamming capital of the world. Angela didn't know she was going to be a part of a scam herself 7 years later. She felt so much love for him and had fallen for Michael, hook, line, and sinker. In 2018, Angela accused Michael of stealing her money. She was back in the U.S. following a trip to Nigeria to meet Michael, and saw that she only had $1 left in her bank account. Angela revealed that she had handed her bank card to Michael, since she found Nigerian ATMs confusing. She'd asked him to withdraw $300 with her consent. However, Angela saw a total of $900 had been withdrawn, and she concluded it was Michael who made the extra withdrawals without her permission. According to Reality Blur, Michael had lashed out at everyone accusing him of stealing. Angela later found out it was a bank error, and she ended up getting the money back. But she didn't really trust Michael in money matters, as seen in a recent episode of 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Season 8. In the installment, Angela saw Michael's secret Piggy bank account. Angela stopped Michael from doing a job since she wanted to be the one in charge of his finances and his life. She paid for everything he wanted, and he also had a car that Angela infamously trashed during one of her rants in Nigeria. Angela said she was working 3 jobs to make money. She had Michael to support, along with her own family of 2 daughters and 6 grandkids. Angela and Michael also had a joint Cameo account, and she gave Michael his share. Money became something that motivated Michael to stay with Angela. Michael had foreseen the rainy days in his future in the U.S. and was collecting the money Angela gave him so he could use it later. It hasn't been revealed how much money was coming his way. However, it might have been a big amount as Michael tolerated Angela's abuse because of the cash. Michael was using Angela for her money. He would have left her long before if she hadn't been fulfilling his financial needs. The fact that Michael didn't love Angela was proved when Michael was caught cheating repeatedly. Angela thought Michael was a skilled liar. He might have been involved in several affairs behind her back in Nigeria, but she only learned about 2 because Michael slipped up. The first time that Michael received oral sex from a neighbor, Michael was the one who told Angela about it. He must have been scared that the woman would tell Angela about his mistake, and Angela would leave him before their visa process began.